So happy you're joining in. Hey, how are you?
I do the same thing.
So good to see you. So welcome. My name is Jacqueline Valdez, and we are on Elegant Conversation with Jacqueline Valdez, and I'm so excited to have you here. So let me know if I'm saying your name right, because I'm so bad at pronouncing your name stuff. So it's Rania Jaziri.
Almost. You got the first name right, which is like everybody just like butchers my first name. It's Rania Jaziri.
Okay. Oh, so much prettier the way you say it.
But
So
see, that's why my nickname is Jordan.
Right. Makes sense. It's pretty though.
Thank you.
Yes. So tell the viewers a little bit about yourself.
Ooh, that's like always a loaded question because I'm like, okay, so which one of my little like gifts should I mention?
Yeah, your main thing.
Yeah, so I'm a healer.
Oh,
And I have different modalities such as
okay.
dance, sound, Reiki, energy,
Wow.
voice. Like it completely depends on what that person needs. And
Okay.
I tune into that person and then I
Right.
see it and feel it and then
Oh,
that's what comes out.
okay. That's so cool. So how long have you been involved in doing all this? Which one did you start out with? Did you start in dance first and then go to Reiki, or how did that work?
So I've been dancing since I'm 4 years old.
Okay. Oh.
So dance has always been like my therapy, my go-to, my
Right.
safe haven, like throughout my teenage years. And I
Oh.
grew up in Germany, so it was
Wow.
dancing, it was swimming, I was on a basketball team, so lots of movement,
Right.
lots of that. And
Nice.
then I opened up the dance studio.
Okay. Very
So
cool.
that
I
was
have a
like
dance studio also, so I love it.
that was like 10 years ago.
Okay.
And we did it in DC. But
Okay.
then I closed the physical location in November
Oh, wow. Okay.
out of like, you know, it just things happened and now I know why. I'm
Yeah.
always protected, always. And I
So
told
great.
everyone like, hey, we're going online now.
Right?
And now it's like everyone is doing
It's
it. I was
online.
like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. It's crazy
So
because that's one of the positive things that I do feel with like the quarantine going on is we can like get in touch with each other through online now. And so that's exciting.
yeah, so we've been able to just expand, like going worldwide. And I speak so many languages. So when
Oh,
people
wow.
contact me, like, okay, German, Arabic, French, like
Wow.
it just
That's so
completely
cool.
depends. Yeah, isn't that crazy?
It's crazy. It's crazy cool though, definitely. Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, so I'm a huge fan of holistic living too, and I've done Reiki before, and I've had my animals have had Reiki done on them too, and
Hmm.
acupuncture and acupressure and all that stuff too.
Yeah, it's
Hmm.
surprisingly like
Hmm.
a lot of people don't know about it. I'm like
Yeah.
working on expanding that like
Okay.
more out there because
Right.
you
Okay,
can't
so
go anywhere right
explain,
now.
yeah, explain a little bit about what Reiki is and some of the different styles of your holistic uh, healings.
Okay, so Reiki
Uh-huh.
is energy, and we all know how energy affects our bodies. Like even
Hmm.
that glass of water, when you poured it,
Right.
is going to affect your body and your system. You, when you speak love into the water, when you speak love into another person, when you speak love to a situation or an animal or even your car,
Wow.
you change the energy and the vibe of that thing that you are
Right.
talking to. Same
Okay.
thing is with energy with Reiki.
Right.
When you book a session with someone, you allow them to enter your space.
Right.
So, like through the ether, the world, the universe, whatever you believe in.
Right.
And then you allow them to just basically give you what you need.
Okay.
And
Wow.
we basically are channels.
Right.
So whatever you need, I will just transmute through me to you. I will just channel it into you. So when you rub your hands together really fast and making them nice and warm.
Yes.
Really fast, really fast, really fast. And then you open up your hands just a little bit. You can kind of feel the static in between your hands.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you yourself can give yourself healing too. So you just place your hands on your heart or whatever. If you have an ache or anxiety or something, you just place your hands and you just send yourself unconditional love. Like you just like, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. And you just speak it into yourself.
I love that.
You just, that way, you just transfer whatever is going on in your mind and your body into something more positive versus the negative thing. And most things that are negative are just basically made up stuff that you have just made up in your mind.
Wow. That's so crazy. That's so true. Because I feel like I've been having a hard time with some health issues that have been popping up, and it's causing anxiety. And I'm getting worked up in my head more. And I'm like, oh my God, I have to stop myself sometimes and say, slow down, breathe. I'm like making it way more worse than I need to. I'm like creating something that's not even happened yet, but that's going to make something happen. So I need to like positive thinking, stop talking negative. I'm fine. I'm healthy. I'm well.
Or even just
COVID, everyone's scared with COVID.
Pause.
Okay.
Like even just pausing and just acknowledging all of those thoughts that are going on.
Okay.
And just be like, okay, this is how I feel right now.
Right.
And that's okay too.
Okay.
Versus like, I can't, too much. Like just pausing. And then we hold our breath.
Yeah.
Do you know how much tension you hold in your chest? And that's what's causing a lot of the anxiety that is going on. Like leaving you literally breathless.
Right.
Right?
Exactly. That's exactly how I've been feeling lately too. And I'm
just
sure a
like,
lot of people too. I love it. I love it. I know so many people with COVID going on are so anxious and so stressed out and just really having a hard time just breathing and just being calm through this madness. Definitely.
But you know, you have no control over it.
Yeah.
And when do you ever have any control over anything?
That's true. That's true. And I feel like you have to trust the universe and just let the universe always watch after you. Yeah. So.
And just pause. Like that's like the most important thing. Like whenever you get that, oh my God, let me just pause. Let me just pause for a moment.
Okay.
All of that stuff that is going on does not matter to me right now. Right now I am safe. Right now I'm here. Right now I'm secure. Right now I can take a breath. I can take a bath. I can self-pleasure. I can dance. I can I can calm someone.
Right.
Cuddle with your animals, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, like, putting so much power into the things that you can't control is probably the worst thing that you can do right now.
Okay. Okay. That's a really good tip. Definitely.
Yeah. So just know, acknowledge it.
Okay.
Give it its space. Don't give it any more energy.
Okay. I love
and
that.
Just stop for a moment, take a breath, and then just be like, I'm going to be fine. Everything is going to be okay. I never was in control in the first place.
Right. True. Very true. So how are you keeping yourself busy during this quarantine time?
I sing, I dance, I record music.
Oh, wow. Okay. Very cool.
I just started a Spotify podcast, but it's not really a podcast. It's more like me singing and chanting and creating stuff on my GarageBand app. I'm
Very
like
cool.
doing
Do you want to
like
sing something
new
really quick?
things. Yeah, so, but you know what's funny? I have those self-limiting doubts and beliefs too. I was like, no, I can't do that. No, who am I to do that? Oh, that's not going to be good. Just do it anyways. Who cares?
That's so true.
Nobody is going to judge you for doing what you love to do. So like getting anxious about going live. I've done it almost every morning and I still don't like it. And I still get anxious and I'm like, oh my God, I'm going live. I'm like, okay, you know what? Pause. It's all good. Just be you.
Yeah, just be you, have fun, go with the flow.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I've been doing. I've just been doing the things that I never had time to do.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I've been a business owner and a mom for so long, and it's been always like running, doing, one meeting to the next meeting, parking, pick up, drop off.
It's like, that's me. Before all of this, I was like, I don't know if my phone keeps fading in and out on you. But for some reason, I would go from like one gig to the next, and I'd be eating in my car. And I'm like, this is crazy. The universe was definitely like, okay, Jackie, slow down. And I think it was trying to tell everyone, slow down, breathe, enjoy, love your loved ones, be healthy. There's more than just running around like with your head cut off.
And then, like I said, like those thoughts in your mind, those things that you're making up in your head are most of the time not true.
Wow.
Like you're just making stuff up, like worst case scenarios and like fears and things like that, but they really are not happening. So you're gifting that energy away to something that is 90% of the time not going to happen at all, unless you really push for it and then you're making it happen.
Right. Okay.
So
that's true.
Like,
that's true.
Just be aware of that. Like awareness is like number one thing. Like when I feel that pressure, that stuff, I'm just like, okay, no, this is not the case right now.
Right.
Like I'm safe.
Right. I love that. Those are good words to say. So everyone needs to say to themselves, they're safe, they'll be okay. Push all those like bad energies, bad thoughts away.
Yeah, writing them down, ripping them up, burning them, throwing them in the trash, like whatever it takes for you to just let it go and just be back in your happy space is like find that one thing that brings you back.
Okay.
It's like that. It's like I have like make tea, dance, self-pleasure, take a bath. Like I have like a list of things like where I'm just like, okay, I'm not feeling well right now. What should I do? Right. Like, what's my medicine?
I love that. Oh my God, that's such good advice. I'm definitely doing that. Taking my list of bad stuff and ripping them up, and they're gone. They're going away.
Yeah, you have to do that. Otherwise, it's just going to get stuck, and that makes your body uneasy, and that creates diseases, and that's not what we need right now. Right now, we need to be healthy. Right now, our immune system needs to be bombed. So even if we do get exposed to any of this stuff, our body can fight it and just release it and just let it go. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like, try to be the best version that you can be for yourself. With your mind, body, spirit, through prayers, through meditations, whatever it is, to just calm yourself down. Like,
I love it. You radiate so much light and so much calmness.
Thank you.
I love it.
I try. I have my moments too, but it's not worth it at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, I get into that tantrum phase. And sometimes I cry and I yell and I scream, or like I turn on the music in the car and just like, rage! And I'm like, okay, fine, I'm good now.
I'm good. So what tips would you give someone that's wanting to start meditating?
Just start 5 minutes.
Okay.
5 minutes, just sit yourself down. It helps when you just create yourself like a little like space for it. Make it like special. Have
Okay.
like your favorite candle, an aromatherapy oil, like something that just makes you feel special, like some seashells, like something that
Okay.
reminds you of like when you were happy and content and
Okay.
peaceful, and just sit down for 5 minutes. Even when you have that racing thought, that monkey mind, 5 minutes. Even if it's 3 minutes.
Right.
And
Okay.
to just pause and breathe.
Okay.
So your body kind of relaxes the muscles and even like massaging your jaw.
Right. I
Oh
have
my
a lot of
God.
TMJ issues. Yeah.
And stress makes people like clench and like grind their teeth at night. So having
Yes.
some coconut oil and just giving yourself a massage
Right.
for 3 minutes while you're breathing. It's
I
like,
love it.
there you go.
Yeah. Stress is gone. Nice. I love
Just
it. So
finding
then
like just tiny
little
things.
time, little space.
Tiny. It doesn't have to be big. Like,
Okay.
oh my God, I can't focus for 1 hour. Shh.
Yeah.
I can't focus for 1 hour sometimes.
Yeah.
Just set
Well, I
yourself
think
3 minutes.
too, like you said, a lot of people are like, oh, I can't do it for a full hour and it won't make a difference if I only do a couple minutes, but it does. Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or even pausing when you drink some water.
Okay.
Like, stand up, breathe, and drink your water and like enjoy every sip of water you're taking.
Yeah.
Just finding like the pleasure in drinking your water.
I love that. Every little moment, enjoy.
Yeah, because that brings you back into your body
Yeah.
versus being out there. And
Oh,
that's when
true.
the whole like,
True. True. And I've been having a hard time with dehydration. So I'm like trying to keep my water with me all the time. And I'm like, when I feel like, that's so funny that you said that. When I feel like I'm kind of like everything everywhere, I'm like, I'm dehydrated. So it's like, okay, water, replenish, enjoy, like really take it in.
and do you know what I've noticed too?
What?
Change the container of the water. Like
Okay.
find which container makes you drink better.
Okay.
Is it a smaller or bigger? Is it a
Right.
big glass, a small glass? Like which
Okay.
one helps you drink more water? Because it makes a huge difference and people
Yeah.
don't even know that.
No. No, but now
Yeah.
that you say that, I have a really tall peacock glass that I drink a lot of water out of. So I
See?
think that.
So put that in your meditation area. So put that glass there. There you go. Refill it.
Yeah, I love it.
Sit down. Drink in peace. And then go back to your stuff.
Right. I love it. So then as far as diet, what do you do diet wise? Are you plant-based? Do you do vegan, vegetarian, keto? There's so many different things out there now.
I eat whatever my body needs to have at that moment.
Okay.
Like I just had a piece of chocolate and I don't care. That's what I need. That's what I desire. That's what I'm going to have.
Okay.
So I think pushing, like right now, since it's a very stressful situation,
Right.
don't push yourself to like, oh, I got to go on a diet. Oh, I have
Right.
to exercise 45 minutes every day. Oh, I'm going to have to do this. Like,
Right.
stop. Like
Okay.
there's enough stress out there. Right
Right.
now, what you need to do is do what's best for you. Sleep enough. Make sure your mattress is right. Your pillow is right. So you have really comfortable body posture.
Okay.
Shoulders back. Like wear something nice. If you want to do some stretches, again, 5 minutes,
Right.
10 minutes. If you want to do a couple of squats, 5 squats every hour. Something
Right.
little, like
Okay.
really tiny. Because if you put a lot on you, it's just going to create another blockage. And then you're going to get mad at yourself for not doing what you told yourself that you were going to do. And then it's another stress. And then you're like, oh my God, and I still have to do this. And most of the time, that doesn't lead into anything.
That's so true. Mm-hmm.
And then another tip, write down all of the stuff that you are supposed to do.
Yeah.
And then scratch off half of it.
Okay. I like that.
Scratch off half of it.
Okay.
And only do half.
Okay.
Because we tend, like, since we're at home,
Yes.
we tend to overbook ourselves, overschedule, overdo.
Yes.
I have to do more and more and more.
Yes.
No. Right now, what we have to do is less.
Okay. I love that.
There's a reason why we're at home right now.
Very true.
Like,
good point.
Whatever we have done before was not helpful at all for none of us.
Yeah, that's very true.
It was a rat race. There was no time. Morning, you have to wake up too early. Evening, you're coming home too late. You have no space in between. You're not sleeping well. You're not, like, stop.
Yeah, that's so true.
Like, right now is the time to love yourself and, like, fully, completely give 100% to just yourself.
I love that.
Like, I give you all permission to only do what's best for you right now. Because nothing else matters at this moment. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
And I feel like that will help the whole world heal, because if it's one person at a time working on themselves and loving themselves and taking time for growth and just living, it'll make a huge impact on the entire world for sure.
And that's what's going to have that ripple effect, right?
Yes. Yes.
So when you're happy and content and joyful and in your pleasure and and loving and kind, you're raising your vibration higher. And there's no other way than raising the vibration of everybody else around you higher, because you just are higher. And then that's going to trickle out. And I, like, every time I teach, I'm like, you go from the inside and you grow your light all the way out to your neighbors, to your city, to your country, to your continent, to the whole world and everything that is in it.
I love it.
And then you're going to bring it back to yourself.
Yeah. No.
Right? Because you matter the most.
Right.
If your glass is not full.
Right. That's so true. That's so true. I love it. Good tip. Good tip.
I'm like, stop. Pause.
Pause. Stop.
Hammer
Pause,
time.
Breathe. Hammer time. So I would love to talk to you all day. Oh my goodness gracious. So what is one thing that you want to be remembered by?
I think unconditional love.
No. I feel it from you too.
Because I just love you no matter what. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
Like, my love is still going to be there. You still can call. You can still text. Even if I don't hear from you for 10 years. Even if you get mad at me, I'm still going to love you.
Yeah.
Even if we get into a fight, guess what? I'm still going to love you.
Yeah, I love that. I feel like love will help the world heal too. I feel like we need to focus on more love and positivity and just, letting our light shine and letting others' light shine and helping each other shine. Like Care Bears.
I love the Care Bears. That's one of my favorite movies. My son and me, we watch it now because when I was little, I watched it and then I'm like,
me too.
Care Bear love!
Yes. Yeah.
So
I love it.
Just always go back to love. Because everybody's doing the best that they can do at that moment.
Yes. So true. So true.
We can't change it.
Yes. So love, breathe, focus on yourself, take time to meditate, enjoy everything. Pause.
And now scratch half of it off the list.
I love it. Well, is there anything else that you wanted to let the viewers know before we get off?
Peace and love. Look, I even have it on my ring.
Oh, I love it. Love it.
Keep following Jacqueline.
Yeah. I love it.
Bye.
Thank you so much. It was so much fun. Thank you, everyone, for joining.
Bye.
Bye. Take care.
You too.
I'm going to pin us down really quick on here. Thank you, guys. I am going to be logging out and logging back in, so stay tuned for our next interview.